It's Audra. I want to do a quick review of some products I've been trying out for you guys, and hopefully if you have been looking for these or considered them, it will help you. If you've seen my videos before, you might notice that my background area is looking a little different. Kind of looks better. There's not the mound of couch cushions, so this room is coming together, and hopefully I can do an official room tour soon. But I still have a lot of things I'm kind of working on and working out. So anyway, let's get started. The two I'm going to be reviewing for you are two that you've probably already heard about, but I just want to tell you my personal experience because it does differ from some of the reviews I've seen on YouTube. The first one is the Revlon Photo Ready Airbrush Mousse Makeup. And I use the color 060 Golden Beige, and that's what I'm wearing today. And the other one is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser Treatment Makeup. That's this one. And I'm in the color 200 Creamy Natural. Which is a little light, which is what I bought. Anyway, I've had this one since about mid-January, and I've talked about it in some videos. But not really in depth. And then this one I picked up maybe about a month ago. And the reason I picked this one up was because I hadn't tanned in a little while, and all my makeup was too dark, and I wanted to pick up something a little cheaper that was lighter than going and getting like MAC or Makeup Forever or something like that, because I don't stay this color long, especially in the summer. So I picked this up from Target, and the first thing I noticed is, if you can see, mine is missing the sponge applicator that it comes with. I felt like I wasn't getting any product out, and the product was going all into that sponge. The sponge concept kind of creeps me out, and I felt like I had a tendency to use it, and I was getting some streaking. So I took that off, and it just pulls right off, and then have just been using it like with a foundation brush, just like getting it out and then using it with a foundation brush. And I'm going to swatch this on my hand because there's a little coming out. So there it is, and it's a decent consistency. My problem with it is that no matter what kind of application I use, it's terribly streaky. And I can't get it not to be. I just don't like how it blends out. It blended out pretty good on my hand, but when I use it on my face, like, I just haven't found an application process that works with it to make it not streaky and gross. I have tried mixing it with something else, a little more high-end, to try to help it, and for the most part, like, that kind of works if I mix it, but then the color's too dark, and if I don't mix it, then I just don't like it. So overall, I was not happy with this product. I think that the packaging is a cute idea. The little under eye treatment that comes the same way, I don't have any issues with. But for this, it takes a lot of clicks to get it out, and then you have to wait. And I'll show you. Okay, so you can see that's just residue. It's like straight across right there. Let me wipe off any extra that's coming out. It's just kind of leaking. Like, I haven't clicked it in days. So it's just kind of leaking. But you click it, and so you can see it coming out there. And that was 3 clicks, and that's the amount of product you get. And then you have to wait for that to get through the sponge. So I didn't like that at all. If you get too much, you can't click it down. It doesn't click the other way. You can see like how much you've kind of used, but it's not a true reading because you can see there's a hole, an air bubble hole right there of product. it says it's for all skin types, and it's a micro correcting foundation, and it instantly erases lines and crease, tightens and improves skin. I felt like there were none of those benefits to it. Mostly, I just didn't like it. I didn't like the packaging, and I don't like the formula. And it doesn't come in that many colors, so it was hard to find one that was truly the right color. The second one I'm talking about is the Revlon Photo Ready Airbrush. And I'm wearing that today, and I feel like you can kind of tell because I'm super reflecty. And I will say that has been one of the things that I dislike most about this, is it's so shimmery and reflecty that in pictures it's awful. So if you're going to be going out anywhere where you might be taking pictures, this is not at all the foundation for you. But just in everyday, I don't mind it. You shake it up, and then it comes out like that. And it does take some practice to get used to how much you need. And then, I'm sure y'all have seen this. It kind of deflates. And let me kind of rub it in and see if you guys can see the sparkle. When I wore this on vacation, in a lot of my pictures, I'm kind of too reflective to see. See how much light it catches? It's very luminous and dewy. It's great if you want to highlight your cheeks and not look overly highlighted. You can just go in and put it there and use a more matte foundation everywhere else. I've used it like that and loved it. I also really love to mix this in with another foundation just to kind of subdue the overly shimmeriness. I did not do that today, but in probably my last few videos, that's what I've done. So those are my two favorite ways, either to kind of subdue it by mixing it with a matte foundation, or using a matte foundation and then using this kind of as a highlight to give you a real natural highlight. It's lovely like that. So if you did purchase this and you weren't loving it, try using it those two ways and you may. I don't like that you can't see how much product you have. You can't even guess. Like, it kind of sounds the same. I don't feel like the mousse thing does anything, but other than that, I really like it, especially compared to the other, the Maybelline one. I will say that this one also does not have very many colors to choose from. I believe this is one of the darker shades, and it isn't that dark. I purchased this because I was darker than most of my makeup, and this is not any darker. In fact, it's lighter. So, those are my two foundation reviews. I hope that helped. It's been fun to try, so if you're kind of looking to try something, I wouldn't say it's my favorite overall, but I do like it. This one, though, I don't suggest at all. Not even a little. And if there's any reviews on anything, any drugstore products or any hair products that you'd like to know about, just let me know. Thanks, you guys. Bye.